everyone, I'm Joela teacher here from St. Paul High School. I will be teaching you science subject for 5th standard. So today we are going to start with chapter number 4, Environmental Balance, part 2. Students, do you remember what we learned in previous video? We learned what is meant by biodiversity and we learned its definition, right? Do you remember what is the definition of biodiversity? Biodiversity is the variety we see in all living things that belong to a particular area is called the biodiversity of that place. Okay, then we learn about environment. What is environment? What is the relationship of living and non-living things in the environment? All that we learned in this topic, right? And we learned the definition of environment. Do you remember the definition of environment? The surroundings and the conditions in those surroundings which affects the life of the organism there are together known as their environment, right? Okay. Now, after that we learn what is food chain. In this subtopic we learned what is exactly food chain and how each component of food chain is depend on other component for its food. All that we had learned in previous video. We also saw different examples of food chain. Then we learned about food web, right? How food web is formed, that also we learned in that topic, right? The next subtopic that we are going to learn in this video are, first one, most important food in the food chain is plants, and then we are going to learn about environmental balance. In food chain we say that the most important food in food chain is plant. Why? Because plants make their own food and they are food for other animals too. Now how they make their own food? See, with the help of root, they absorb water from soil. With the water, they absorb nutrients also from the soil and it get transferred to the different part of the plant. Now when it is transferred to the leaves, okay, leaves are having green color chlorophyll in it. With the help of chlorophyll and with the help of sunlight, they make their own food. In the process of making food, they take carbon dioxide in and releases oxygen out. So these plants are making their own food for themselves and for others, and that's why they are most important food in the food chain. Now we move on to environmental balance. Now what is this environmental balance? Environmental balance is nothing but these plants and animals, when they die, they are decomposed by microorganisms. Now what is this microorganism? Microorganisms are small organisms which are present in the soil. We can't see them with our naked eyes. We need a microscope to see them, but they are present in the soil and they are helping to decompose all these plant residues or the dead animals which are there, excreta which is there. Okay, all these things are decomposed by microorganism and new substance is formed in the soil. Now this new substance which is formed in the soil, which we call it as a nutrient, is absorbed by plants again and used in the process of preparation of food. So there is one cycle that plants absorb nutrients from the soil and gives back nutrients again to the soil. So this is one cycle present in the nature. Same way, there are many cycles in the nature. For example, water cycle. In water cycle, you know that from the sea, water gets evaporated and goes up in the sky in the form of vapor. When it goes in the sky, it forms clouds in the sky. These clouds give rain and it falls on the earth. The streams are formed, the waterfalls are formed, and rivers are formed. And through the river, again that water goes in the sea. Again, this water gets evaporated, goes up, and again rain comes down. Like that, this is a water cycle. One more cycle I want to discuss with you, that is air cycle. How air or air is purified in nature. Now see, here carbon dioxide is used by plants for making their own food in the process of food, and the oxygen is released out. The oxygen which is released out in the nature is taken by human and taken by animals, okay, and carbon dioxide is released in the nature. Like that, there is one more cycle in the nature. So there are many like these cycles in the nature which help in maintaining the environmental balance. So environmental balance is when the various cycles in the environment go on uninterrupted. Environmental balance gets maintained. So here we have finished with this chapter, and students, I want to give you few questions for homework. So student, you have to remove your notebook, and in that notebook you have to write down all the questions that I am giving you now, and you have to find out the answers from the textbook and write down. Okay. Question number 1, fill in the blanks. First question, the variety we see in all the living things that belong to a particular area is called the dash of that place. Take down second fill up. The surrounding and the conditions in those surroundings which affect the life of the organisms there are together known as their dash. Third fill up. Plants make their own food in the presence of dash using water and the carbon dioxide from the air. So now all these three fill-ups, you have to find out answers from your textbook and write down. Now next question is question number 2, true or false. First one, microorganisms form a part of the environment. Second, true and false is it is necessary to maintain biodiversity. And third is a grasshopper eats birds. So now write down all the three statements are true or false. Next question is question number 3. Answer the following questions. First one, what is a food chain? Give an example of it. Now here you have to explain what is food chain, and you have to give one example of food chain. Now I had given many examples of food chain while teaching this lesson. So you can write your own example, or you can write one example which I had given you. Okay. Now question number 2 is how is the balance in the environment maintained? Now next question that I want to give you is question number 4. Draw and make up a food chain. Frog, kite, worm, snake, grass. Now all these animals which I have given you, you have to make one food chain out of it. You have to draw their picture and you have to label them. Next, student, I am going to give you one activity. Now in this activity you have to sit near your window, and from your window you have to observe outside. You have to observe few birds. If you can see any bird, you can write down about them. See their shape, see their color, how what sound they makes, see what shelter they are having. All this observation you have to do it, and you have to write down 4 to 5 lines about them. Okay, and you have to draw their picture also. So I want 4 birds observation from you. Okay, now this activity you can do it on your A4 size paper, or if you don't have A4 size paper, you can use old drawing books, extra pages that you are having. You can use those drawing papers. Okay, so student, I want you to do this activity at home. No need to go outside, no need to purchase any papers for this activity. Whichever papers you are having, use them and do this activity. Okay, students, hope you will do your homework and your activity with the help of your parents. Okay then, take care, stay at home and stay safe. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye students.